Let's take a look at writing equations in point-slope form. So what is an equation of the line that passes through 3, 7, and has a slope of 2? Well, the reason why it's called point-slope form is because we use one of the points as we are writing our formula, and our slope is written right here. So there is no y-intercept in this format, but we could convert it into the other format if you needed to get the y-intercept. So what we need to do is make sure that we know this is our x and this is our y. And so it's going to start off with y minus 7. And so the only answer choice that says y minus 7 is equal to 1. So something you want to take notice of is that all of the slopes have a 2 in the correct spot. So you do know that that is going to not affect which answer choice is being chosen. It's more so about the point. So let's look at the next one that says, write the equation of a line in point-slope form that has a slope of negative 3/4 and passes through the point 10, 1. So I've got my formula, y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. I'm going to substitute my point and my slope. So I'm going to say y minus 1 is equal to the slope of m, negative 3/4, times x minus the x1 value, which is 10. So back in this formula, it should be x minus x1. Okay, and that's my answer. We don't have to do anything else with it, okay? You just write it exactly like that, and that is finished. Next one says, write an equation in point-slope form that passes through, and it gives you 2 points. So right now, we don't have a slope. So the first thing that we need to do is find a slope. And we're going to do that by labeling x1, y1, x2, y2, and using our formula of y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So I'm going to simplify that. I get negative 4 over negative 10, which simplifies to 2/5. Now at this point, you can take either coordinate that they gave you and substitute in the numbers. So I'm going to do both so that you can see. So the first one is going to be, we'll use this point, and I say, okay, y minus 4 is equal to my m value times x minus 5, okay? We're just simply plugging in the numbers using the signs that are there. Let's write the second one just so you can see. Not that you'll have to write both. You'd have to write one, but I'll just show you the other one. Now here it would say y minus, and it's a 0, equals the m times x minus negative 5. So we want to clean that up quite a bit. And we say, okay, well, if it's y minus 0, I'm just going to put y. And I keep my 2/5 times x instead of minus negative, I'm going to put a plus. Okay, so these are actually my 2 possible answers of point-slope form. Okay, let's take a look at 2 more examples where first thing we have to do is find the slope, and then we can write our answers. x1, y1, x2, y2. So feel free to pause the video if you'd like to try these on your own and then check back in with the answers. So y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. That gives me a 2 over 7. And so I'm going to do each one for you. So I'm going to start with the first point, y minus 3 equals 2 over 7 times x minus 1. Or if we use the second point, it's going to be y minus 5 is equal to 2/7 times x minus 8. So either one of those would be acceptable responses. Last example, x1, y1, x2, y2, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Well, here you're going to notice that I have 0 over negative 10, which is a slope of 0, okay? And so when I'm writing my equations, I'm going to substitute this in here, and it'll be y minus 7 equals 0 times x minus 7. Well, anytime you have 0 times something, that entire piece is going to go away. So that leaves me with y minus 7 equals 0. So if I were to add 7 to the other side to get y by itself, this is going to be that horizontal line of y is equal to 7. So this is an example where the point doesn't actually give you a full point slope form answer because it does simplify down, but it's a possibility, and that's because both of your y values have the same number. So if you were to plot them, they would be on this y equals 7 line, which goes through the y-axis at 7.